YouTuber? This is Luke with Luke's Reptiles and Wild Encounters. We are here at Repti City Nation today here in Sandy. My wife, kids are joining us today, and we're gonna take a look around. It might have got a little bit bigger than it was last time, so we're gonna go see what we can find today. All right, guys. So we are here at the Great Basin Serpentarium. We are here to look over their tarantulas here. What can you tell us about the Mexican red knee?
Mexican red knee, this is kind of your hobby staple. It's one of the most popular pets out there. They get large, they're colorful, they're fairly docile, so if you're a beginner tarantula keeper, you don't have to worry about them being too defensive against what you're doing in the cage. They're easy to keep. They're forgiving of first-time keeper mistakes. So if you let it get a little bit too wet, a little bit too dry, they're not one of those species that are really sensitive to that. And so just all around great pet spider. Like I said, why does it say from the hobby? They're easy to care for.
What would you say would be like your more flighty one that you wouldn't recommend for most people?
There are a lot of them. So you have a few hundred species that are easily, readily available in the hobby. And most of your old world tarantulas, those are going to be the ones that are typically more defensive. They're quicker to throw a threat display if you get too close to them or if you try to interact with them. Typically a bit flightier. So for the common ones out there, the more flighty ones, like there's the orange baboon tarantula, the OBTs, any of your Smiththeria, your tiger spiders, they're all going to be really defensive and flighty. They're easy to work with as long as you know what you're doing, but they are a little less forgiving if you're trying to interact with them than like the red knee.
So would you say like the striped knee, would that be one of your flighty ones, or would that be one that's,
Striped knees are not typically defensive, but they are flighty. And so they're not great for handling, but they are easy to work with as long as you just have the push. They're not going to dart out from every time you go in there. So a lot of our adults will have a little burrow they'll have their burrow, and if you disturb them, they just start right down into there. But if they are out and about, you spook them, they do tend to run around quite a bit. So not great for handling, but great for looking at, not too defensive.
All right. Well, that's a good tip for everyone out there, and we'll continue on our way. Thank you. All right, guys, so we are here with Tyson with its gambit geckos, is it?
Yeah, gambit.
And we've got a bunch of what I used to call roly-polies when I was growing up, and I did not know much about these guys till all the biological processes come out. Like, this is what these do?
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about these guys?
They're great for cleaning tanks, running in your bioactive enclosures. They help keep up with the maintenance of your tank for your reptiles so that you don't have to. They keep it more of a naturalistic environment for the animal. It aerates the soil, cleans up all the excess waste, any molds or anything that happen in the substrate. And they're a lot of fun to keep as pets, really low maintenance, and just there's a lot of beautiful options for everybody.
So if you were to keep one of these for like just as a pet, just as an isopod, what would you be feeding these things?
We actually have our own gambit grub that we make ourselves. It's got a good protein balance, calcium, beef hormone, and all the essential vitamins. Rapashi makes morning wood, which is really good, and we supplement with vegetables to help with other nutrients that aren't in the powdered foods.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you. That's a little education for everyone out there, and we'll see you guys a little later.
That sounds good. I appreciate you coming by.
Thank you. Hey guys, we're here at M&G Reptiles, or we could say Professor Snape's potions class here. These guys modeled up here.
St. George. Oh, so you're from the south.
These guys.
Nice. So how do you do all these?
So when I first start with them, I do have to thaw them out. I get them.
Alright guys, we're wrapping up our day here. We've stopped by Awesome Enchilados, or one of the most awesome of the amphibians out there. Remind these guys don't lose their gills. They keep them their whole neck then. And then you turn into that big guy over there. We have seen most of the expo today, and we're gonna be packing up to head on out. These guys are getting a little anxious and need to run around, so we're gonna go for a long walk, and we're gonna See you guys another day.